Let's do this.
Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Hold on tight, it's gonna get pretty bumpy. It's gonna get pretty bumpy.
Yeah, you guys know what time it is. I'd like to ask for some forgiveness because the pollen is out here in these streets and I'm suffering. So my lungs are jacked up. So I will not have the same kind of stamina, which might be a good thing because I'm noisy. But you see the starting grid. We are at Autodromo Nazionale Monza and we are here. FG Racing Championships. Racing since 2016 as the race gets underway. Perna was on pole and DRL Midget was in second place. He looks to have gotten the jump. And it looks like Gerald Linger of the Danes getting good starts as we head to the first corner. Can we all survive? Relax, guys. 3 into 1 won't fit. Some contact with Gerald Linger and CS 1999 random numbers. Can he keep it on the track? No, he cannot. He's spun. Oh no, what a sad tale of events, man. He had got himself a good start, man. I ain't got nothing to say, but at the front, DIL Midget is flying. He's got everything under control. Got a good start, got a whole show. Looking on board with the man who makes this happen. FG is trying to get on the inside of Menane. Fast lane there and took some avoiding actions and good sportsmanship, but he has been reset on the track, which means he's at the back of the pack. Things are not going good for the Danes so far, man. The Danes have been on the podium. I think almost every race, if not every race, there's been a Dane on the podium. They have been very consistent, but this race has not started well for any other Danes, man. But you know the deal. The recovery trip is real. You keep on with it, man. Don't quit. Get those points, no matter how little. Even if you don't score points, finish the race, man. You will learn something. Teaches you not to give up. So on board now with Nugget, who's chasing Overwhelm 17, a guy who won 3 or 4 races on the trot. He won the first round here, the feature race, but now we're in the sprint race. Let's see what he can do. He's at a bad start himself. Got caught up in the kerfuffle at the first chicane. It looks like Nugget got him, got a good exit. He hit the parabolica. Nugget suffering a bit of understeer. Is Overwhelm gonna come on the inside of us? I think he is. And there he is, Overwhelm. But Nuget's gonna get some slipstream. But the battle for third, it looks like it's where it's all at. We got CS random numbers, Mr. Boomtown, Nightwing, and Jap Mouse. Looks like Mr. Boomtown got the drop. But is he gonna keep the position? Yes, he is. Mr. Boomtown up into third, man. Hopefully he can represent the police well, man, because we all know what happened the last time he messed up. He got fired. So this is his second chance. So now on board with Nightwing, Porsche versus Porsche, Nightwing versus CS random numbers. I'm sorry, sir. It's too many numbers, man. It's too many. Okay, CS 199754. I'll say it once because I'm not disrespecting the name. But it's hard to read on the go. As Nightwing is trying to mount up a bit of an attack. And purples, everybody got the same purples. It's the second lap. And it looks like Menane and FG still together. These guys have been battling together most of the past races. They've always found each other on the track. And there's been some good battling between the two. It looks like 130 got it wrong coming out the chicane. Oh, the things keep going horribly for the Dane. Another Dane, man. 3 Danes have been cost by some mistake or some kerfuffle going on, man. What is going on? But DIL Midget still in first place. There's still a Dane on the podium. It's a good record for them, man. There's always the Danes are too consistent, man. When one goes up, there's always one to replace them on the podium. As we're looking at the leader, right on cue, DIL Midget leading. D-Man, second place. Mr. Boomtown in third. And we got CS 199754. I said your name twice properly. You didn't give me props, sir. Jap Miles in fifth. Menane 6, FG Racing 7, and DIL Linger, who's on the recovery trip of a century after that mistake he made going into the first corner away, got into some contact with one of the Porsches. But Jack Miles looking good in 5th place in the Porsche. We all know the Porsche is not the fastest thing in a straight line, but hey man, these guys keep at it, man. You find a track where your car will be the top thing at the track is you're on board with the guy who has been set in the pace. This guy has won so many races in succession, man. Would this be the first race he doesn't win ever since he came through? We don't know, man. This race is still very young. 9 laps left. The sprint race. He's slipstreaming Nougat. The M3 Nougat looks super quick, man. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the fastest car in the speed traps. That might be an award for him. The vet's quick, but that M3 was leaving the vet for death. 3rd lap, we got DIL Midget still setting purples out here. These are the purples that actually mean something because you've already set a good personal best on the 2nd lap. He's doing good pace. D-Man got some good pace too. Mr. Boomtown in 3rd, looking catching up with these guys. Is right now on board with Nougat, the guy who just gapped the vet on the straight. How quick is this M3? But it looks like Overwhelm's caught up now in the corners. This is hella weird, man. You expect to see the M3 be super quick in the corners and not in a straight line. Like it's good in a straight line, but it looks better than the vet. That was hella confusing. But it's all to play for over here. These guys still together. Battle for 7th place. Battle for 8th place. Sorry, we got the man on the recovery trip of a lifetime. DIL Linger out here in 8th place, being closely hounded by Hug 14. This dude was in last place less than 2 laps ago. Good stuff. Tell you guys, recovery trip is real, and it's only the 3rd lap, so we got a ways to go. As I'm on board once again with the man who makes this happen. FG Racing 0610. He's chasing Jap Miles. He's gonna get a good bit of slipstream in there. You know, Jap Miles doesn't have any slipstream off Menane, who's in 5th. So it's gonna be tough for Jap Miles to defend. As we're looking from FG's teammate D-Man, who is being chased by Mr. Boomtown. Hey, give way to the police, man. These people have no respect, man. Nobody lets the police through like they're supposed to over here, man. You guys do the highway code. You guys go do like a test for your licenses. You're supposed to let the police through. He's even flashing the lights and he's got the wipers on. Let the police through, damn it. Now on board with the man who's on the recovery trip of a lifetime. I cannot, and man, some recovery trips take freaking laps and laps. This guy kept going, man. I can tell you this, I would have been tempted to rage quit if that happened to me, man. Because he took the first corner as if he was like by himself. He didn't realize that there was some cars on the inside, which most likely there would have been. So he took a sweeping line and it cost him. But hey, recovery on the way. The battle for 2nd. We're looking at D-Man and Mr. Boom. These guys are, this is another group of guys, or another pair of guys who seem to find each other on track and they always end up battling. I wish you guys had seen it, but last year these guys had a battle of Brands Hatch, man. D-Man was in a GTR, Mr. Boomtown was in a Lexus RCF. Mr. Boomtown couldn't get past him for jack. D-Man defended. He defended with all his might. It was nothing Mr. Boomtown could do. He was behind him for 6 laps. Shame we don't have that race, man. I wish I could show you guys, because that was a great battle. But they're going to give us another great battle as Mr. Boomtown got a bit of slipstream. Gets out the slipstream. D-Man goes to defend. Mr. Boomtown says, okay, I'm not trying to follow you. Brakes. Is D-Man going to push a bit wide? Mr. Boomtown sees that he goes. He pushes a bit wide. I thought he might have, because the vet does not bite into corners that well, man. It's almost like if you turn properly with the vet, you turn too much with it. At least for me, it doesn't hook. You have to be very gentle with the vet, which is very weird. You have to brake gently, you have to turn in gently. It's not the kind of car you think would be gentle based on the way it sounds and the way it goes in a straight line. Some late braking from D-Man, gets back in 2nd place, but he touches the gravel, and we all know if you're running the same kind of car, that's gonna be exacerbated. So Mr. Boomtown gets back 2nd, but D-Man is not giving this up. He's gonna get a better slipstream as we head to the 2nd chicane. Menane, meanwhile, set a 46.946, the fastest man on the track. This man started from 2nd last, and he's already up into 4th. It's going to be nice to see where he ends up. As we're looking at the battle for 7th place, DIL Linger up into 7th now. The recovery trip of a lifetime, man. See, hey, he actually, you know what, man, let's not guess, man. I can't just keep on saying she's out here. DIL Linger is showing us the recovery trip is real. Jack Miles goes a bit wide, but he keeps it on the track. He's being pressured by Hug 14 in the M3, man. goodness gracious. Oh no, Jack Miles went off wide again. But this time he went too wide. He really hit the gravel, but he's just loses one position, which is A-okay, man. Because these races, sometimes you make a mistake, you lose 2-3 positions. It's nasty over here, man. You get punished for your mistakes. It's FG up into 5th place. He passed CS 1997-54. I'm making an effort with your name, sir. I'm making an effort, man. But you can't just be having all those numbers after the letters, man. What does it mean? You're gonna need to explain this to us. It's J.L. Linger's being chased by Huck Ford in the battle of the M3s. We hit the parabolic in the final corner as we're about to hit the start finish straight. Suffering from understeer, J.L. Linger. Huck 14 is gonna try get 7th place. He's on the inside. Huck 14, 7th. Now let's see who has the lowest downforce, who has the pair ratios. It looks to be a dead heat. Oh! These guys are going at it. J.L. Linger gets the edges. We are about to get to the first corner. Take that chicane. Is he gonna get it done? Oh, they're giving each other space. Hug on the inside. Oh, how can I keep the position? It goes a bit wide. He might touch the gravel. He touches the gravel. It's the same thing that happened to D-Man and Mr. Boomtown. And it looks like J.L. Linger has taken 7th place. And Hug lost a lot of speed, man. Overwhelm catches him. Oh my goodness. Overwhelm goes. Overwhelm thought there was a bit more track than there actually was. He touched the grass and he's kind of slid, but he survives. But hold up, is Hug waiting for Overwhelm? That makes no sense. Hug, what are you doing, sir? But Hug, what are you doing? You didn't do anything wrong. The Overwhelm just went a bit too wide. You should have kept going, man. There was no need for you to give way. Too many gentlemen drivers over here. You guys are too nice, man. The championship at stake, man. Get your points! Sort it out after the race! Because he went too wide. You didn't block him. You can't help where your car was, but damn, that was a weird one. Hey, Hug's a better person than me because I ain't waiting for you. If you're behind me, it's your responsibility to check where I am. And if you mess up, not my fault. Because we're now looking at Iman, who is being chased by Menane. Menane is at an amazing pace. Doing 46s out here. As we take the parabolica, we got 4 fifths in the top 5. Mr. Boomtown in 2nd, D-Man in 3rd, Menane who are on board in 4th, FG Racing in 5th position. Vets doing good. This is the land of the Vets so far with Daryl Midget out here representing for the BMW, representing for the Danes on the podium. And this is his first round here. He's a replacement driver. He is doing very well as Menane goes on the inside of D-Man. Will D-Man let it go without a fight? It doesn't, but Menane gets third. But D-Man's gonna have that slip, and he's gonna have a good run on him as we get to the second chicane. Out here, you see speedster. We don't care for speedsters over here, man. Actually, hold on, what am I saying? We love the speedsters over here, man. Speedsters is all good with us. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. Forgive me. Sorry, guys, I told you, man. I'm a bit out of it, man. The pollen out here in these streets is messing me up. If I go outside and I take a walk, I'm fishing out, huffing and puffing. It's looking back from Overwhelm out here. He's struggling to make ground. Overwhelm was a contender for the win for me, but we're way too far in the race for him to win now. This might be his win streak broken, which is a shame, but hey, in the championship, he's doing well. He has come in he has set the world alight. This guy is super quick. But in this race, seems to be struggling a bit with the pace and struggling a bit with passing some of the other drivers as he's battling Jab Miles. But let's go into the highlights of the race. Highlights! Sorry for that. We're looking at the first corner. You see Daryl Linger tried to take the corner almost as if there was no other car on track. He got punished for his mistake. But we all know he recovered. Looking at it from Nightwing's perspective, you see, BAM! Out here. Now, obviously, closing speed. The other guys braked much later, which means they were all occupying the same piece of track, which is a shame, man. But he's recovered out here. And we see 143's mistake out here. Oh, went a bit wide. The M3 punished him, looking for Menane. M3 said, hey, man, keep me on the black stuff. I appreciate this. On board with Overwhelm. What happened here? Oh, bit of contact between him and Hug 14. Looks, these guys have had 2 incidents together, man. And looks like Overwhelm waiting for him. So I'm guessing that's why Hug me probably for the big guilt for that. And FG out here making steady progress. Him and his teammate are occupying 4th and 5th positions. But the man of the moment, Daryl Linger on the recovery trip of a lifetime. The guy is up into 6th. 7th position, sorry. I'm a bit too presumptuous. But back onto the race. We're looking at this person. Stop being presumptuous. Look here. I don't like being presumptuous. I don't like being presumptuous. I don't like saying the guy or the girl, because I don't know. You guys don't need to let me know what your genders are. It'll make it simpler for me, man. Because I don't want to be presumptuous, man. Don't want to be presumptuous, especially after I got beat by a girl at the Nürburgring. And then I said, good race, man. And she's like, but I'm a girl. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm so very sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'll stop being presumptuous. Being presumptuous is bad. But Daryl Linger continues to pile on the pressure, trying to get up into 6th place. He's on board now with Hug 14, who is chasing Jack Miles. He's trying to get into the top 10. And I said here again, I'm being presumptuous. I need to stop with this, man. Forgive me for being presumptuous. It's getting a better slipstream out here. We're gonna go this. No. I was about to say the name of the corner, but that's the wrong corner. We passed the Lismos a while ago. Hit the brakes. Take this final chicane. Who's gonna take the chicane while looking like they're both evenly matched? In fact, it looks like Jack Miles kind of leaving him in the dust in the corners, looking good out here. But the battle for second, man, it's a bit tight. Mr. Boomtown look be making inroads into DIL Midget, but it looks like he keeps on making mistakes when he's catching up. I don't think he has the pace for this win, but the person with the pace, we know it's Menane out here. He's in the slipstream. Is he gonna get the job done? Who's gonna break the latest? Who dares break latest? Menane does exactly what he did to Demon on the previous lap, gets up into second, as we're back with Hagman, who's still battling Jack Miles. Gets the pass done on the straight, but are they gonna survive? Are they gonna survive the chicane? Take the turn in. Yes, Hug 14 up into 10th place. We got 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you consider yourself to be, because we all inclusive over here. We know we love everybody, but this battle for second, it looks like Mr. Boomtown not taking his loss of second lying down. He's trying to fight for this second place. And funny thing is, Mr. Boomtown is actually replacing James. James in turn is Mayonnaise teammate, who Mr. Boomtown drive like a teammate. From what I'm seeing right now, he's not. But Midget out here, setting the pace. First place, looking good. I think he just might get this W. And it's his first race meeting. He's a replacement driver. Man, the replacement drivers are doing well. We got J.L. Midget, first place. Mr. Boomtown, 3rd place. J.L. Linger, 6th place. CS 9097 54, 7th. So the replacement drivers are doing very well out here. The guys they're subbing must be very happy, even though I must say, if you're a replacement driver, you really don't have to drive for the team. You're driving for yourself because you have limited exposure. You may as well have a ton of fun. And speaking of these replacement drivers having fun, J.L. Linger up into 6th place. The recovery trip is still going, man. It's far from over. But we got Midget first, Menane second, Mr. Boomtown in third. These guys are all close together. Midget in a very consistent pace. Look at all those 47s, man. Whew, good consistent pace. Is on board with Menane, who's still kind of being pushed up by Mr. Boomtown. But I don't understand. You saw Menane at Speedster on his wing. The police are behind you. Let the police through. I don't get what's so hard about this, guys. All you guys need to do is go to the side of the road at the start of the race and let the police through. I don't know why you're giving the police so much grief. This is why the police end up being nasty with you guys when they stop you guys. But look at Menane. He set a 46.606 fastest lap of the race previous lap. He is on course to set another fastest lap of the race as he's catching Daryl Midget. But Daryl Linger out here having a good time. I think 6th place may be the best he can do, unless someone makes a mistake in front of him, because look here, I'm sick of being presumptuous. I'm just gonna be presumptuous, man. It's tough, man. Hey, look out. Sorry. I get it wrong. You let me know I got it wrong. But I'm just gonna say guy and this guy, because no one's let me know otherwise. On board with Jack Miles, the battle for 10th is still going on. We got CS 9097 54 in 10th place. Nougat in 11th. Jack Miles was fighting with his teammate a while ago, but he's now fighting with Nougat. They're on board with him. My goodness, my lungs are already starting to cry. They're already starting to cry. I bet this commentary is probably the best commentary you guys have heard from me, because I can't really shout. I shout. This thing is over. I got to go take a break. I don't even have a drink right now, man. I don't even know why I do this. Like, you should have a beverage. Keep it simple for yourself, player. But hey, the race is almost over. We are about to get onto the penultimate lap. Whew. Porsche struggling. Even in the slipstream, Nugget is just chilling. Like there's no ground being made. Get to the Parabolica as we're about to cross the line onto the penultimate lap. Jack Miles gets a good exit out the Parabolica. Is he gonna get this done? Look, yes, he's in 11th place. We cross the line on the penultimate lap, but the M3 bites back. And from what I've been told by the director, because I did mention this, Nugget's M3 is so fast. He's 172 miles an hour. Most other cars are doing most other cars are doing like 168. A couple of other cars 170, and a couple of other cars doing like 161. Oh my goodness, we're missing the action. DR Midget messes up into the chicane. Menane says, thank you very much. Mr. Boomtown says, I'm the police. You best let me by. Up into second place. Oh goodness gracious. This is a weird turn of events. I'm out here thinking J.O. Midget has this under control, but it looks like he made a bit of a mistake, man. It wasn't even a bad mistake. The punishment did not fit the crime, but it's not over still. He's still within striking distance. He can still get this W, but the battle for 10th place still going at it. Nugget, Jack Miles, Fast Lane Dane, another one on the recovery trip. All the Danes who made mistakes or caught out have made great recoveries, because Dale Linger was in last place. 123 got in last place after he lost it. Then, now, we got Fast Lane Dane fighting for 10th place. Good stuff out here, man. Recovery trip is real as we are about to cross the line. On to the final lap. Menane first place, Mr. Boomtown second, JL Midget we're on board with right now in third place. This is far from over. I can't say this enough as the battle for 10th is still going. People's guys still going at it. Nugget, Jack Miles, who's been getting great exits out the Parabolica, but struggling with the top end of that Porsche, and it's really being exacerbated because Nugget has the fastest car on the track. We got Fast Lane Dane just scoping things out here. Jack Miles got out the slipstream, but the M3 of Nugget's on fire. We hit this chicane. Take it lovely, man. Take it lovely. We've survived this long. Yeah, let's go. Whew, that M3 gets out the corner. Well, the Porsches are struggling, man. The Porsches make trash starts as well. Porsches supposed to have the best starts. But the battle for first two, these guys are still close together. H. Menane, first place. Mr. Boomtown, second. TL Midget in third place. Any one of these drivers could win. One mistake, even a tiny one, and you're going down the order. It's a toughie, man. It is a toughie, but it looks like Mr. Boomtown's really pressuring Menane. Forget this teammate I was talking about. He is replacing James, but he's trying to get this W. He is really driving with all his freaking might out here. He's gonna get the slipstream, and he's going. I wonder if he's gonna try to get a lunch. The policeman chasing the speedster. Who's gonna get this W? We're about to hit the Parabolic for the last time. Mr. Boomtown, that slipped him off. A bit of contact between the two. Menane goes a bit wide, but he keeps it on the track. Woo! That almost ended horribly. It looked like Mr. Boomtown was indecisive with his lunge. Menane knows he's safe now. He takes the W. Great win. He came from second last. Wow. Mr. Boomtown came from 2 places ahead of Menane. These guys came from far away. DL Midget, great race. Managed the race well, man. Shame that mistake just hurt him, man. And the battle for 10th place goes down to the wire. But it looks like Nugget gets 10th place. Fast Lane Dane in 11th. Jack Miles in 12th place. It was a nice, enjoyable race, man. Good gosh darn it, man. As we have a look at the finishing order, you see over here, Menane first, Mr. Boomtown second, Daryl Midget in third, D-Man fourth, FG Racing fifth, Overwhelmed sixth, 133 seventh, Daryl Linger eighth. As you see the rest of the order there. Some good stuff, man. Well, some good stuff. But hey, you know what time it is. It's time to get into, my voice is cracking, into the awards of the race. Driver of the race, you guys get to choose this time. I found it tough to choose because Gerald Linger, really, I'm voting for Gerald Linger. You guys need to vote. I'm going to put a poll up. If you don't vote there, vote in the inbox. So it's Gerald Linger for his recovery trip. Mr. Boomtown gets a shot because he was the only guy on RS tires and he made them work to get second place. I don't know why more drivers are using the RS tires, very stable tire. When they came from second last to get first, and he got the W. Make it worse, Mr. Boomtown was trying to pressurize Dale Mitchell. He couldn't get it done, but Menade got it done to get the W. 1-3 also. He's another one who was on a recovery trip. He made the mistake, came through to finish in 7th place. Good stuff. So yeah, those are your nominees. You guys vote. Fast slap of the race. We can give this out. It's an easy one to give up. Goes to Mr. Boomtown, who got it on the penultimate lap. 46.353. Shame we didn't have this pace at the beginning of the race because he was trash. Overtake of the race goes to 1-3 as he was on his recovery trip on the outside of Overwhelm. I didn't think this would work. Look how wide he is. He carried the speed, got the overtake the mid corner out here. Up into 8th place. Great overtake from 1-3. And the fastest car in the speed trap, Nuke it. I suspected it. How quick is this? 172. Nothing. Most of the stuff was doing 168. Whew. I don't know what kind of ratio the downforce you're running, but you are fast, man. Recovery trip of the race. We have to go deep into this. Look at this. Derlinger got caught out first corner, took the swoopy line, which you're not supposed to do. It was too risky. Went down into last place. Made the recovery. He kept going. People made mistakes and he made sure not to make another mistake. Up into 8th place and he kept going and he turned into an amazing sportsman. I wouldn't have done this. He turned to the side and he braked early. Let Overwhelm through. Overwhelm goes through. He doesn't inconvenience him. He says, alright, cool, I'm being a good teammate. His teammate 1-3 was behind him. He said, hey, I'm a spare driver. I'm letting you by. I wouldn't have done this, but Derlinger did it. Amazing recovery trip and amazing sportsmanship. You are a better person than me because I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm too selfish for that. Recovery trip of the race. One of the best recovery trips I have seen ever. Now we look at these guys. D-Man and Mr. Boomtown robbed everybody off the start. They started low in the pack. What? Look at this. And they were together as well. Oh, they chose different courses. We get the first corner, though, being risky. D-Man being extra risky near the white line and the grass. He gets up into 3rd place. Mr. Boomtown up into 5th place. D-Man keeps going, gets into 2nd. Mr. Boomtown 4th. These guys got amazing starts. Good gosh darn it. But hey, man, peace out, guys. See y'all at Major.